Hello everyone, welcome to Shack Bites.
That'll freak people out because you do the intro.
Maybe that's what we should do. I'll intro the Shack Bites.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe.
Shack Bites is our new bi-weekly episode of just talking about the recipes that we're cooking, going into a little bit more detail rather than just mentioning it at the start of a normal episode.
Yeah.
We'll talk about what we've been cooking. There's not been a great deal from me. There's been the odd little bit and bat, but I've been watching what I eat and not cooking much through the winter. But Deck's got absolute stacks of things.
Yeah, I'm pretty consistent.
Yeah. So should we start with you?
Yeah. So my first Shack Bite is Jamaican chicken stew.
This did look bang on.
Well, it's
right
Jamaican
up
brown
my
chicken
street.
stew.
Yeah,
sorry.
it's right up my street.
So I did need some help from my friend Ant, Fresh Barbecue.
Yeah.
So I rang him and just basically said, listen, have you got any pimento wood and have you got any green seasoning? So like a lot of this recipe is based around this green seasoning because you do like a bit of a marinade.
Okay.
So I had to ring him up and say, have you got any? Because otherwise I was going to start driving around a load of shops trying to find it. I couldn't find it anywhere locally, and he was kind enough to sort me out just a lot, like half a jar and then some chunks of pimento wood.
Right.
So brown chicken stew. So I did chicken drumsticks.
Yes.
You can use thighs. I think the sort of, it's just chicken with the bone in, really. I don't think you could do a whole chicken and butcher it down. I don't think there's any hard or fast rules, really. No. So that was marinated overnight.
Yeah.
With the green seasoning, which is it's almost like a coriander-based chimichurri sort of thing.
Okay. So is it like herby then?
Yeah, it's like a very herby sort of like green paste almost.
Right. And do you buy that? Is that
just buy it? Yeah. So you can make it yourself, by the way.
Off-the-shelf green seasoning.
Yeah,
right.
But Jamaican green seasoning, and for me it was just it's a very herby sort of paste, really. So you marinate it in paprika, green seasoning, and I did it asks for all-purpose blend, but again, that's a Jamaican thing. I just did jerk blend. Again, it's all very similar. Then it's actually spices, allspice and all stuff like that. Marinated that overnight. You then got the next day you've got I make sure everything's prepped ready, because again, if you're cooking on the barbecue something like this, and again if you're trying to video stuff and stuff like that, you need everything ready and prepped. You can't just sort of turn around and wait half an hour while you're chopping everything. So I always spend a good 15, 20 minutes prepping, especially if I'm doing over live fire, because it doesn't really wait. You can't turn it down, or you can't take the pot. Well, you can take the pot off, I suppose, but and you're sort of wasting fuel when you're doing stuff like that. You're wasting fuel and stuff. So I always try and make sure I'm as prepped as I can. So cast iron, Dutch oven, straight in. We're getting that up to temperature around 200 degrees. Yeah. Bit of oil and some sugar into the cast iron.
All right, okay.
Yeah, and then you basically, all your chicken goes in and you're almost just caramelise all that.
Is that what that's for? Is that to get the colour?
Yeah, you get the colour, and that's where the brownness comes from.
Right,
of the stew.
So it is caramel then?
Yeah. So, and then you take obviously once that's all caramelised, take that out. You've got a mix of sort of like onions, garlic, ginger, red peppers, all them sort of sauteing them off. And then you add various herbs, spices, Worcester sauce, tomato ketchup, allspice, salt, pepper. And then I put in the Scotch bonnet. Yeah. Now I know everyone thinks Scotch bonnet's dead hot, but if you put it in whole, you'll get the flavour, but you won't get the spice. Okay. So it just leaches in, and you don't get you really don't get the spice, because I don't really know the science behind that, but you don't get the spice. So you get the flavour, but not the spice.
Well, they say most of the spice in peppers is in the seeds, and that's what
but the seeds are so inside. So so I don't know. But anyway, you don't get that. So Scotch bonnet in, loads of chicken stock in, chicken back in, and then just let that really cook then for only 30 minutes, Right. And when you look at the recipe and when you look at the colour of it and how rich and thick it is, it looks like it's been cooking for hours. Right. But it's actually not. Okay. 30, 40 minutes. To be honest, it wasn't, when I saw after 30 minutes, it wasn't thick enough for me, but the chicken was cooked. Right. So I just took the chicken out straight into a tray, foiled it, and then I just put the pot lower down so it was directly on the coals.
Right.
And then let that just go for 10, 15 minutes, and it reduced it right down. And
So what's
then
the total cook time on that then?
I reckon 40 minutes.
Jeez.
But it doesn't look like it. Looks like I've spent all day doing it.
That's what, when you posted the picture in the WhatsApp group, that's it. I thought, that's tickling along.
That's what I mean, but no.
That's mad.
It's really a short chicken stew, but the actual flavour, I'll be honest, like the pimento wood, because I put a chunk of that pimento wood in.
Yeah.
That flavour is just another ingredient. Again, it's just, I find it hard to describe the flavour of pimento wood because it's almost like the flavour of jerk chicken almost.
Yeah.
Like authentic jerk chicken.
Yeah.
It's another layer of flavour. And yeah, this was like a real smoky stew because I had that chunk of pimento in there.
Right.
And then again, just took it off the heat, and I just left it for 10 minutes or so just to thicken up. It thickens up naturally after 10 minutes. Also, the recipe says, and it did, to be fair.
Yeah.
You know, after 10 minutes, it was real
everything's
thick.
breaking down, isn't it?
Yeah, it was real thick.
What did you cook it on? Was it Kamado or the Cheddar?
Just on the Kamado. Just on the
Kamado.
Yeah, just literally just had it on the grates, really. I had the Dutch oven on the grates. I did it with some rice and peas.
Nice.
I had some leftovers for lunch the day after. I mean, what was funny was like the day after, it was like jelly.
Right.
And then if you cook it, obviously you cook it again, it breaks down and it's fine again, but it was very thick. The next day I had it just with some bread.
Yeah.
It was really good though.
Yeah.
Something really different.
Good. I've never had it.
I find it hard to describe the flavours because it was quite unique.
Did the sugar come through or not?
No, I don't think.
Just
again, I think so. But as part of the recipe, you put bits of brown sugar in and stuff like that. Again, if anyone wants the recipe, the full recipe, give me a shout. And
I was going to say,
I'll put it in the show notes.
Yeah, what we should do, we'll put them in the show notes. And also, it's probably worth doing a post on socials.
Can do it.
Yeah. Pretty good shout.
I've got loads of good photos.
Yeah.
That I haven't posted yet.
Your photos have been pretty good recently.
Yeah, been trying.
My photos look like I've been taking them.
Been trying. But yeah, that's it really. But do you know what? Like for me, it's something totally different. I've been quite liking some of these like different chicken stews from like around the world. I quite like the different flavours that you're getting. Like that.
I very rarely do chicken stews.
No, I don't really. But it's like the flavour of that. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's unique.
Well, the way you just described how that cooked, it's almost cooked like a curry.
Yeah,
because it's quick.
Yeah,
like not all curries.
But the depth of flavour in that short period of time is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because you're building flavour, aren't you? By time.
Yeah. It looked class.
But yeah,
there will be pictures, hopefully here, that people can see. But yeah, it looked amazing. Obviously, I didn't taste it. You didn't bring any in. So
no, sorry, mate.
Just saying.
People didn't work at it.
But yeah, Jamaican brown stew. That's one to try, I think.
It's one to try. Look, I love trying different things. So
I get stuck. So when I get that vibe, this is going to sound like proper, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I just think, I think Jamaican, and I do just think jerk.
Yeah, well,
and that's a really naive way to think.
Yeah, but so I went to. It was more this, not really obsession, but like my little sort of like look into this Jamaican food is more because I've been to a couple of like Jamaican restaurants in London and stuff where, and there's one recipe that I know obviously I didn't plan to talk about this, but there's one recipe that I really want to do, and it's Jamaican. It's called pepper steak.
Right.
It's unbelievable. It's almost like a curry, but almost like a stew, and it's with steak.
Yeah, that does sound good.
I've got some good recipes for
It's weird because my my brother-in-law, he's Jamaican. His dad's Jamaican. He's half Jamaican. He's half British. And my two nephews. So whenever we go to, or went to, not so much now because all the kids are grown up, but whenever we go to like family do's, it was like kids' confirmations or kids' birthdays, and you'd get, and I'd always just like make a beeline for like the jerk chicken or curry goat jerk chicken, and that was me happy. So I was like a pig in you know what, just sat in the corner with me plate with jerk chicken and curry goat, and then I didn't ever want to try anything else because I was kind of in that mindset that I never used to eat like I eat now. I used to just have, right, I like these things and I'm going to eat these things, and that's it. That's how my brain worked. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try. I'll probably give that a go.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward really to trying stuff like I'm looking forward to trying jerk chicken, but with this wood.
Yeah.
We're just chunking that in because that's such a flavour.
I'm threatening to make jerk chicken. since we've been chatting, I think.
Always make jerk.
So I made jerk chicken. The last time I made it, it was bang on. I think I sent you the recipe for my jerk chicken. It's not my recipe, by the way. It's off some random website that doesn't even exist anymore. But you know, like our websites used to look. It was basically like a yellow page with just like normal like Word document text on it. Recipe. And I found it. Someone else sent it to me and I made it, and it was just phenomenal, like proper old school. I'll have to dig that out again. I don't know where that would be actually. I'm sure I sent it to you. Or maybe it was Warwick I sent it to. Can't remember. I sent it to someone. But I don't even know where I'd find it. I'll have to look back through my WhatsApp to see if I can get it off that. I'm sending it, but yeah.
What's your shack bite then?
So I have got two that I'm going to touch, but the second one I'm just going to touch on because I've not actually tasted it yet.
Okay.
But I'll talk about it and then we'll cover it in the next shack bites. But the first one was way back at the beginning of Jan, weirdly. Part of the healthier eating that I started was to try and eat a little bit less red meat, he says, and then I'll steak and eggs every day. But yeah, this was a thing I went to, and I've wanted to make. I've made it before, but it wasn't as good as this one. This one smashed it. I really like Thomas Straker, what he does, like his recipes. He's got his cookbook, fantastic cookbook.
I've never got any of his cookbooks. I've only recently found him on Instagram.
I've got his. I'll lend you his cookbook. His cookbook's good. There's some really good stuff in it. But Goan fish curry or fish curry. It's a curry basically, but.
Yeah, but
Goan fish curry.
The Goan side of it will be all like, is it not like coconuts and stuff like
that? It's got coconut milk in it.
That's what I mean. That's the Goan side of it.
Yeah, but it blew my mind. So it was basically monkfish, which is marinated in turmeric. I'm going to read off because I've got it written down because I'm not going to remember everything. But basically, it was marinated in turmeric, curry powder, black peppercorns, the zest and juice of full lime, salt, and a little bit of oil, and then just marinate it in the fridge. But it said for 24 hours, but I think I did it. It wasn't. I put it on in the morning. We ate it at night.
Yeah, look, as long as it's 4 hours.
Yeah. Cook that on the grill.
Yeah.
But really lightly, like not cooked through. Yeah. Because I'm going to put it in the sauce and let it finish.
Yeah.
So I cooked it through. I think I took it to about 50 degrees internal, the monkfish, like monkfish tail. I then cut it into chunks after that. So I cooked the whole tail because I was worried about. I didn't know if I was going to cook that monkfish tail, if I overcooked it and it just started to fall apart. Yeah. But that's why I use monkfish, it's a little bit meatier.
And did the cubes stay?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Banging, mate. Really meaty in it. So cook them on there, charred them off, not loads of colour, just a tiny bit of colour. And then everything, it's like a curry, everything just goes in a pan. Yeah. So you got to get, where are we? The curry mix is onions, garlic, ginger, chilies, bay leaves, coriander seeds, turmeric, curry powder, chili powder, coriander powder, and some tomatoes chopped up. It did say get the best tomatoes you can get and don't use tinned, which is what I did. So I went and got vine ripened specials. You know, the ones you pay an extra £3 for. Got them ones. And you're just cooking it down. And then I blitzed it smooth. Like bay leaf in and everything, didn't take it out, just blitz the whole thing really smooth, put the fish in, and then just let it go. Just let it tickle. Not too hot, just like tickling away.
You'd already got your flavour almost.
It's all done. That's all you're doing then, I think. You've incorporated everything and everything's just coming out. One thing I did do, which I missed, so before I added the spice mix into the pan with the onions, I had another pan, toasted that off.
Yeah,
just to release all the oils,
extra flavour and stuff,
and then bashed it all in a pestle of mortar and throw it in. And just like that with rice, I did like a coriander and onion rice, and some crispy because I love it.
Yeah. Look, I like doing like sort of Indian rices and stuff like that. If you ever get a chance to do Indian fried rice, I mean, do it.
Yeah,
it's so good. It's not just like egg fried rice for Chinese.
No.
Do a bit of Indian fried rice. Yeah. It's amazing.
I love frying things off in the pan and then putting the rice in, after you've cooked it, and then just tossing it through, and then a load of soy sauce or whatever you've got.
Yeah, just adding loads of flavour.
Chili oil. Chili oil's banging in it. And just add that. Just got like a cup of it, put it on a plate, spooned all the curry around it. Like my father-in-law came for his tea, and he's like proper potatoes, meat and peas guy. Nailed it. Went back for seconds. Mate, honestly, it was so smooth and just like it had like a heat to it that wasn't like, it didn't like punch you in the face.
It wasn't offensive.
No, it was just there. Do you know what I mean? And there was loads of the sauce left. I made loads of the sauce.
I'd have had to add a spoon of Naga to it, I think.
Honestly, it was banging. What I'll do, we are going to try and post recipes, but at the same time, I don't want to infringe on any copyrights. So I'm happy to just do how I did it, because I didn't follow it to the T from the book.
How does it work though if it's just on the internet though?
I don't know. I don't know, but I don't want to annoy Thomas Straker. I might have him in at some point for doing a class, you know what I mean? I don't want to pee him off.
Just necking all his recipes.
But I mean, it's a cracker. It's well worth it. It's something that's a little bit out there, because generally if you're having a curry, you're having like chicken, it's
something a bit different.
Fish curry is something that's maybe not as popular. I'm not saying that people don't have it, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe we could just post a link to the video or something in that.
Yeah, so what I will say is the link to the video that he's got on Instagram to his reel is not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same recipe as what's in his book. The one in his book has got a little bit more to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. I think you'll end up with a very similar outcome. But I highly, highly recommend you give it a go. And you can use cod. Okay. What I would say is if you're using cod, I wouldn't grill it first.
Yeah.
I'd just cube it and put it in the
just let it
in the curry and let it cook. Yeah. But be careful about overcooking it, because it will just fall apart.
Yeah.
It'll still be nice, but you just won't have them chunks. The thing about monkfish, it is meaty.
Yeah.
And it's got a bite to it when you bite it. It's banging. It's like really tender. It's like really tender meat. It's really nice. But yeah, that was the first.
I'm absolutely starving now, by the way.
I could eat that now, actually. The only thing that missed, and I'll say it now, is like a flatbread or something.
Yeah.
But I was being good and I wasn't eating bread. Like when I'm past this fasting and dieting stage, I think I'll do it again.
Just smashing naan with it
and make some homemade like flatbreads, like naan to do something like that. But it was, mate, honestly, it was banging. Really good.
Sounds it.
The sauce will go with anything. If you're not into fish, you could do it with chicken. The sauce is so good.
This episode of From the Shack is brought to you in part by Pit Barrel Cookers, one of the simplest, most reliable ways to get into proper charcoal cooking. If you've not seen one before, it's a vertical drum smoker that makes it ridiculously easy to get amazing results. Ribs, brisket, wings, you name it. Hang your meat, shut the lid and let it do its thing. I've used mine now for about 6 months and it's still one of the most hands-off bits of kit I've got. They're built, solid, easy to use and available right here in the UK. Go and check them out at Firefly Barbecue. You can book online or go in the shop and have a look and try it out. See you in the show.
So yeah, your next one?
My next Shack Bites is Buffalo Ranch Quesadillas.
Very nice. These are really good as well.
I've seen a lot of people do quesadillas where I thought this was the only way of doing it, by the way, where you're almost just layering, you're going to put your ingredients on and you're just going to layer it like with full tortilla wraps. However, this recipe, you basically just put them in and then fold it over.
Yeah, I've seen both. Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Why, that's so easy. That's easier than making it almost like a big massive layered pizza.
Yeah.
That's well
pizza
easy.
With 2 bases.
Oh, it's so much easier. So, let me just pull this recipe up. So, the recipe was Derek Wolf one, over the fire cooking.
Right.
So, let me just pull it up 1 second. Please hold the line.
These little Shack Bites things are good for book recommendations as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a recipe I found on the internet, on his website. So, boneless chicken thighs. It just said use your favourite barbecue seasoning. I just used one of, what did he use now? I used Flavour Smith's one that he sent over.
Yeah.
So he's got like he's got a spicy rub that is like his sort of general spicy rub, spicy barbecue flavoury rub. So I used that, sprinkled that on, and then grilled the chicken thighs like real hard though, I got the barbecue up to about 250 degrees.
That's what I like.
Real like char bar marks on there. When that was done, take it off, rest, chop it up. Foil over the top and just in a tray with a foil over the top, all chopped up ready. And then I just got the cast iron half moon.
Yeah.
Again, just no oil or anything like that, just like so. And then almost all I did then was almost assemble. That's how easy it was. And these were absolutely banging. So I assembled it with different types of cheese. I did like a Mexican cheese, did some cheddar cheese, did some blue cheese.
Okay.
So a bit of a mixture of 3 different cheeses. And some chopped red onions, some chopped spring onions.
Yeah.
And then the only other thing, I obviously added the chicken back in. like obviously letting that melt. And then the only other thing that I did is I created a buffalo ranch sauce. So making like the ranch sauce with like sour cream and mayo, but then putting buffalo sauce in it and then thinning it out with buttermilk. So that was really good, to be honest. And like, I don't know if you could imagine that flavour.
I can't.
But it
taste it, mate.
That flavour, the flavour of them mixed together that's banging.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, everything just works.
So I had a big dollop of that on, folded it over. Again, you have to work quite quick, really. That was the only thing I would say. I had to work quite quick because otherwise your bottom again. What I did is I was going a bit too slow, so I just closed the bottom vent just to try and cool it down a smidge. So yeah, folded it over, flipped it a few times, and again I was surprised that because the cheese melts and that, it just almost stuck together. There was nothing falling out. I've done it before where they're all falling, everything's falling out. Cheese, for me, just make sure you put enough cheese in. Yeah, it melts, keeps everything together.
Yeah.
And then
like when you do a toasted, you never put enough cheese in because it melts and drips out.
But this, get it done. I get it done, and literally it just toasted the tortilla on the outside, flipped it a few times, and then when it was done, I just cut it in half, and you've got like perfect triangles. And then I add the buffalo ranch on the side to dip in. Yeah. Mate,
that doesn't sound like that's going to do my 2,000 calories a day. Much help, but
I mean, that's the photo that he uses.
Yeah.
It looks wild. It looks better than that
little pizza pocket thing, aren't they?
Well, that's what it is, isn't it? That's what it basically, isn't it? It's like a filled. It's like a filled pita bread, basically. Isn't it?
Yeah. I get that.
It's so simple though. Like, you can use whatever you want. You could do steak.
Yeah.
You could do steak, eggs. You could do whatever you want. Like, and I don't know. I quite liked the flavors with the buffalo ranch.
Yeah.
Because them flavors go together, but actually you never mix them. They go together separately, but you never mix them. Yeah. Or do you? Well, I don't know.
I
suppose you do when they're on the actual dish.
People dip, like when you've got wings.
I always do.
They'll dip in both.
Yeah, but it was a mixture because it also had the blue cheese on there as well.
Yeah.
So it was like chicken, blue cheese, ranch, and buffalo. You don't normally get all three.
No.
You normally do blue cheese or ranch.
Yeah. It does sound good.
But it worked really well, by the way.
Yeah, it sounds really good. Sounds good. So you going to do any more?
I've got
any more quesadillas in mind that's not buffalo ranch?
No, I've got loads of ideas, mate. Like loads of different ideas of what I'm going to do.
You could do one with you could do a steak one.
Chinese.
You could do a steak one with pico, cheese.
That's what I mean.
And like
guac.
Bit of.
You got to have a bit of
barbecue on it.
Lime crema.
Lime crema. Yes, lime crema.
Lime grappa. That's it, mate.
That'd be banging.
That's what I mean. Really good. Yeah, but how good?
Yeah.
You could
cut your steak rare, slice it really thin, and then it'll bring it back up a little bit more.
You could do anything. You could do steak with blue cheese and a bit of a cream sauce.
Well, steak and blue cheese go. They go anyway.
You could do something like that.
Yeah. That would.
The possibilities are endless. That's what I quite liked about it, actually. It just.
What was it? Whose recipe was that?
It was Derek Wolf, like over the fire cooking. It was just literally. I mean, if you look, it says prep time 15 minutes, cook time an hour. I mean, I think that's generous, really.
Yeah.
The longest bit was cooking the chicken thighs.
Yeah.
So 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Bit of assembling time. Again, if you're cooking over live fire and stuff like that, just make sure everything's to hand. Yeah. That's what I would say. I really enjoyed it. Like, honestly, I even ate them for leftovers the next day. And
you would
do a proper good.
If they're there, they're getting it.
Do a proper good. Like, I don't know, it just makes you think then, right? What could I do? What more could I could do it with paneer? I could go Indian style and do it with paneer. It's almost like a loaded naan, though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You could just do a loaded naan.
You could do like a chicken, or you could do a lamb tikka, thinly sliced,
sandwich,
and then whack a load of I don't know, your favourite curry sauce over the top.
That's what I mean. You do peppers, onions,
red onions, bit of mango. Oh, mate, stop it.
That's what I mean. Loads of good ideas. So, stuff like this really inspires me. So hopefully it inspires everyone else.
This episode is brought to you in part by Alfresco Chapel, a proper barbecue showroom up north. They're the go-to stockist for all your grills, smokers and pizza ovens. They've got everything from rubs, sauces, fuels, woods, coolers, butcher's paper, you name it, they've got it. They've even got pizza dough, craft ales and frozen meats now as well. Whether you're deep into outdoor cooking or just getting started, it's well worth a visit. Head down to Market Street in Adlington or follow at Alfresco Chapel on Instagram and go and visit the showroom. You will not regret it. Big thanks to the guys for supporting the show. Now let's get into it.
Well, let us know if you're going to try any of these out. One thing, I've not got a second. Well, I have and I haven't. So I've cooked a pork belly yesterday here in work. And I followed Wilson's Barbecue, Dave's recipe, which is on YouTube now. Pretty recent one I did, of Interstellar's peach tea, pork belly burns. It's a mouthful. It is a mouthful. Pork belly's ready.
They're in fashion at the moment.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing them.
I've done the peach tea glaze. That's done. We're going to have that for my lunch tomorrow. So I'll let you know how that goes. And it's so simple. Basically, cut the pork belly like you would, or as everyone says, cut your pork belly like a brisket. You just smoke it.
You just basically smoke it. I
don't know why you say you cook it like
you just basically smoke a slab of pork belly.
Yeah. So salt, pepper, garlic. That's all that's on it.
Yeah.
No binder. Straight out of the packet. Salt, pepper, garlic. Straight on the Kamado. Cooked to about 85.
Yeah, and then I took mine a bit longer.
I took it to about 85, took it off. That's still full, wrapped in cling film now. I'm going to cut that into cubes, glaze it, whack them on tomorrow.
Just bring them back up.
Take them to about 91, 92.
Oh, really? I only brought mine back up to 75,
Because I want them.
Yeah, but they are. I think, so when I did it, I took it to 91 and then I brought them back up to 75 and you still get the same level. Because I think it breaks down in the first bit.
I'll test it as I'm going, but my head is telling me to get the tackiness on the outside.
You think you have to?
I've got to take it a little bit further because I need the sugars, I think, to start to caramel.
Yeah.
So, and for that to happen, I need to be around 100. So, I'll let you know in the next.
Let us all know.
Yeah, I'll let you know in the next. If it goes well, what I might do is cook another one before the next Shack Bite. And we'll have it. We'll have them here.
Absolutely, yeah. So I don't have to sit here doing Shack Bites.
What we could do.
Wanting to eat myself.
What we could do is do peach tea glaze and a rhubarb char siu glaze.
Yeah.
And see which is the best. But yeah, that's it. Have we got anything else on Shack Bites?
Well, no, not really. So there was just one thing. Again, I save so much stuff I see on Instagram as I'm scrolling through and stuff, and I save stuff. Or the missus sends me stuff. Rebecca always sends me stuff and it's like, oh, we should do this. So
the royal we.
As in me, yeah, maybe. So one thing I did see the other day was a Thomas Stracker. So again, it's the same.
Yeah.
You were having before, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce this correctly. I know I'm not. However, it's called Involtini di Manzo.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it either, so you're not on your own.
So what it looks like is thinly sliced sirloin steak. You look at thinly sliced sirloin steak, and then it's mixed. It's obviously cut thinly, pounded, and then mixed with like herbs, garlic, and then it's basically cooked in a sauce. See, look, they even wraps up prosciutto in the middle. So herbs, prosciutto, they sort of sear the outside, gets a real nice crust on it, and then it goes in like a tomato and red wine sauce. That looks really good, and I think that'd go really well on the barbecue because you'd get a really good sear on the outside of the steaks.
Yeah. I mean, it don't look terrible, does it?
I just think it looks really good.
Well, you need to try it. You need to try it and let us know.
And he sort of serves it on a what's the yellow stuff called?
I can't see. Oh, it's cornflour.
You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, what's it called? It's what you make grits out of, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what you make grits out of.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. Cornflour?
No, it's you can buy it in the shop.
Yeah. They'll know what we're talking about.
It looks like mash, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's what Americans have with.
It's like it's like Italian. It's Italy's version of mash, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the stuff that you have on the bottom of your pizzas. Let's go. That's great content, this.
Not cornflour.
Anyway, no.
Cornstarch?
No.
Oh,
no, that stuff
that's
anyway.
Gonna absolutely do me head in that.
Let us know what you guys are cooking. Let us know if there's anything that we have missed that's been on Instagram that's really inspiring and we should be trying.
Or let us know if there's something that you want us to cook.
I'll
absolutely cook it.
Yeah,
there's an amazing recipe where you're going to blow my head off.
When we say that, because you're opening up a door there.
I'll cook it.
Yeah, but it's like getting like starfish or something like that.
Oh no, I don't know if
genuine stuff.
Yeah, stuff that's going to be like really like blow me head off and like say that's like the best flavour ever.
Genuine stuff. If you've seen something or you've cooked something or you've got a recipe or whatever, it looks like a good recipe, suggest it and one of us or both of us will give it a go. We might even do it actually while we're in here.
Yeah.
But that's it. I think that's it for the first Shack Bites. I hope you enjoyed it. It is just very food orientated in terms of recipes and what we've been cooking. We'll get more, I think, into the swing of things as the episodes go on, and let us know if you want more detail on the ingredients in terms of amounts.
Yeah, I think we should put them in the notes. I just think we should put a link in the notes if we can.
Yeah, that's fine to do that. More worth. But yeah, let us know what you thought about Shack Bites. Let us know if you're looking forward to the next one. And remember, as we always say, if you comment on Spotify, we will always read your comment out. And give us a rating on Spotify. It really does help. Go and follow all the socials, whether it's From the Shack Pod, Cheshire_Grill, Charred Food Co, or Millington Hall Farm. We really do appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.
Laters.